All right, welcome to the Friday night presentation. My name is Malek Emir. I'm always excited to be here because we have something that's truly amazing that's helping people save a fortune on travel anywhere in the world, you guys. And I'm definitely a product of the product. I've already been on 8 trips since I got started, but this has been a phenomenal experience for me, but not only for me, but for my family as well. So with no further ado, let me go ahead and get the slides rolling so that we can go ahead and get this presentation going. All right, you guys. So, what we're going to be talking about today is how you can potentially start to live the seven-figure dream life without even becoming a seven-figure earner, you guys. And if you look at this photo right here, this is a picture of me. I was in Panama on a beautiful island called Bocas del Toro. And this was before I actually got started with this opportunity. And I got introduced by a good friend of mine named Tony that was really just trying to save me some money on travel and things like that because I was already traveling the world. I was having a lot of amazing experiences, and she just was a good friend that was looking out for me and trying to save me some money on my travels. And I'm an American. My wife is from Panama, so I have a house in Panama. I go back and forth a lot. And every single time I go to Panama, I like to go to a new island. So that was one of the reasons that we actually got this membership, and it's helped me to save a fortune. Out of the 8 trips that I've taken this year, I've saved nearly $10,000, you guys. And I have a big mission and vision with this company to help 1,000 members reach their dream bucket list destinations. So let me go ahead and get into this. There's something that's happening in the travel space that you may not know about, you guys. And there's two different entities that are controlling literally the whole entire travel space. So if you look at the very top, you see Booking Holdings and Expedia Group. These are two juggernaut companies that are actually putting a stranglehold on the way that travel is done on the retail side, you guys. And what these guys do is they actually get wholesale rates. And what they do is they mark it up 100%, 200%, 300, even 400 or 500% from the actual wholesale price. And what you guys are going to see today is how you can actually book with no artificial markup, you guys. And if you think that you've been price shopping, then I have, a spoiler alert for you. You might think that you're price shopping, but these two entities own pretty much 95% of all of the travel booking websites that are out there today. So before I got with this company, I thought I was saving money. Just to be real with you guys, I used to go to Priceline a lot because I thought that they had the best prices. But what Booking Holdings and Expedia Group are doing is they own every single one of the websites. They change the colors a little bit. They actually move the prices around, a few dollars here, a few dollars there to give you the illusion that you're price shopping when these guys literally have a monopoly on the whole entire industry, you guys. So you're going to learn how to actually book wholesale travel, right? This is how I saved close to $10,000 this year and was able to go on 8 trips as well. So let me tell you a little bit about the company. The name of the company is Trevorium. We are a Better Life company. We were established in 2013, you guys. So we're a 12-year-old company, and this is not something that's fly by night. We've been in the business for a very long time. We've been experiencing 400% growth since 2019, and we're a global company operating in 63 countries worldwide. And we've also paid out millions of dollars in commissions. And the owners of our company are called David and Adela Hart. These are world-class entrepreneurs with a combined 30 years of experience in both the traditional as well as the direct sales industry as well. And if you look at this picture on the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see our beautiful home office that's located in Temecula, California. So we're not just a travel company, you guys. I know that sometimes when people hear travel club, they're just like, hey, I don't really like to travel with people and things like that. But guess what? This is something that you can actually do, whether you like to travel alone, whether you like to travel in groups, and you can also save a lot of money on other things besides travel. And what you're going to experience here is actual wholesale prices, you guys, up to 70% discounts anywhere in the world. And you can see some of the things that you can save on here, such as activities and cruises, things like that. But there's so much more that you're going to see as we dive deeper into this platform. So we're going to talk about a couple of different portals today. or platforms rather. The first one is platform number one. That's our travel portal. And we also have platform number two, which is our getaways portal, and platform number three, which is the world tours. So first, let's talk about platform number one, right? This is where you're going to be able to access below travel agent rates and be able to select live inventory on hotels, resorts, cruises, rental cars, activities, entertainment, and even more. And platform number two is our getaways portal. So this is where you can access luxury timeshares, condos, Airbnb style apartments, and you can actually get one, two, or even three bedroom units with full kitchens. And you could use the travel points that you're accumulating every single month to drive the price down to literally nothing, you guys, which is absolutely incredible. And our third platform that we're going to talk about today is called the World Tours. So these are curated dream destinations all around the world that you can access for literally pennies on a dollar. And you can also use those travel points that you're acquiring every single month to drive the price down to virtually nothing as well. So let's get into it. So as a bonus, when you get started with this company, we give you a free trip incentive, you guys. And we say free trip incentive because you don't have to pay anything out of your pocket except the taxes and the fees. And my boy Adam, when he took his trip incentive, he actually went to Puerto Vallarta and he stayed at a 5 diamond all adult resort, you guys. And he only had to pay taxes and fees. And I was actually in Jamaica about a month ago. And when I was out there, we were looking through this catalog. My wife accidentally hit the button for Fiji, right? So I ended up booking a trip for Fiji on my birthday in May. So you could actually book this trip out. It's not something that you have to take immediately, but 14 days after you get started, you're going to have access to 39 different countries, and you can actually pick the resort that you want to go to and literally stay there for only paying the taxes and fees, which is absolutely incredible. And now let's talk about platform number one. This is our travel site. And like I said, this is a lifestyle membership club. We are not just a travel club, you guys. And what you're looking at right now is our activities and excursions, right? So these are things that you can do while you're at the resort if you want to have an off resort day or something like that. And the cool thing about it is these are 5-star excursions, and you actually get to access these for pennies on a dollar. These are true wholesale rates that you're seeing here. So if you look at the first example on the top left, this is Cancun, Mexico. This is a 5-in-1 snorkeling tour where you're actually going to be swimming with turtles. And like I said, this is a 5-star excursion and it's only $50. That's absolutely incredible to have an experience like that. I'm pretty sure that the equipment that they're using probably costs more than $50 to even rent, right? So this is absolutely phenomenal. If you look in the middle and you look at the second example, this is a Dubai luxury yacht tour with live barbecue and drinks. I mean, look at that amazing yacht. And it's a 5-star experience in Dubai. And you can literally be on there for $23, right? Which is absolutely insane. And if you look at the third example, this is a boat and snorkel tour, and these guys are actually island hopping to 5 different islands in Los Arcos, another 5-star experience, and you're only paying $40. This is how you can actually start to live the 7-figure dream life without even becoming a 7-figure earner. Once you get your membership, people are probably going to think that you hit the lotto or something, just to be honest. And like I said, this is not just a travel club, you guys. We have so many different things that you're going to be able to save on with this opportunity. One of the things that you're going to be able to save on is sporting events and things like that, right? So we know that in the United States, football season is coming up, and I'm actually a 49er fan. My team was just in the Super Bowl, and we're going to win it this year, right? But at the end of the day, you can actually get wholesale prices on your football tickets, which is absolutely amazing. We also have, the baseball access. We also have movie tickets. If you like going to the movies with your family, you can get some huge discounts there. And then we also have things like comedy shows and other things like, going to the amusement park, with your family and stuff like that. We get big discounts, even on Disney on Ice, actually going to Disney World, all those things you can actually save on, and you can actually get discounts on cruises as well. So now let's talk a little bit about some resorts that you can stay at where you can get some phenomenal discounts. So like I said, we're actually guaranteeing up to 70% discounts anywhere in the world on these beautiful resorts. And you're going to be able to stay in 4 and 5 star resorts at 1 and 2 star prices. So if you look at this first example, this is domestic. This is in New York City. And this one is actually going for $1,500 through our site. But if you look at that price with the little line crossed out on the top left, you'll see that their price from the big guys, right? This is a retail aggregate. So this is the average price from Expedia, Priceline, all those big guys. And they're charging $2,654, right? When you could book this same resort with us, a beautiful 4 star resort in New York City for only $1,551. So how much are you saving? You're saving $1,102 on one booking, right? So this is how I've been able to save about $10,000 taking 8 trips this year, just using basically platform number one. And I'll show you some of the other stuff that I was using as well. And if you look at the top, at the bottom right, you'll see that this is their price right here. These are the competitors. So they're saying that they have 2 left. They're saying the price is $2,655. And you can see that the retail aggregate is only what, 31 cents different, right? And these guys are basically charging an arm and a leg because they get the same price that we get. They get wholesale, right? But they choose to mark it up to actually make their profits. This is how these guys make billions of dollars, and they don't really care about the little guy. Well, we do, and we're here to help you get wholesale access. So now here's another example. This is in the Maldives, right? Now, how many people would like to go to the Maldives? I know that this is somewhere that's on my bucket list. And imagine if you could save 63% on the resort. I mean, that's like more than half of the price that you're actually saving, which is absolutely phenomenal, right? So with us, you could be in the Maldives. And again, these are not one night prices. These are not one person prices. All the prices that you're seeing here, these are for 4 nights and 5 days in these beautiful luxury resorts all across the world. So again, this is the Maldives, 4 nights, 5 days. You're going to be there for $738, right? And look at our competitors. Look at the price with the line crossed out. It says $1,993, right? So you're going to be able to save $1,255 simply from having a membership and actually booking through the travel site, platform number one. Here's another example. My brother just got back from Bali Island, and he's kicking himself because he didn't have the membership. So guess who's going to be one of my next members getting signed up, right? And you can see here that if you actually book through the big guys, you would have to pay $792 for this 4-star resort on Bali Island. And this is for 4 nights and 5 days. And with us, you could book the same location for only $179, you guys. Could you imagine being in Bali for 4 nights and 5 days for only $179? And you're actually saving 3 times more than you're even spending just on this one booking. So what I can say is that membership definitely does have its benefits, you guys. And look at how the big guys try to trick you. These are our competitors on the right-hand side, if you can follow my cursor. These guys are trying to tell us that the real price is $1,054. They're telling us that they're saving us $262. Are you serious? When the price is really $179. So this is how the big guys make billions of dollars. And instead of putting the money in their pockets, we could actually have that money to have more experiences, go on more excursions, and do more phenomenal things with our families. And now let's talk about this all adults, all-inclusive resort. This is absolutely incredible, you guys. So this is in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. This is a 4-star resort, and you can see what the big guys are charging right here on the top left. So these guys are charging $3,788, and you can get the same booking through us. Again, 4 nights, 5 days in an all-adult, all-inclusive 4-star resort for only $882. So how much are you saving? You're saving $2,906 on one booking, you guys. And again, look at how the big guys try to trick us. Come over here to the right-hand corner. You can see that the price that these guys are charging, they're saying that the price was $5,829. So look, this is the big lie. They're telling us that they're saving us $2,040, right? And their price, $3,789. Now look at our retail aggregate over here, $3,788.64, right? Spot on, right on the money, you guys. So this is how you can actually open up a whole new world. You can actually access wholesale prices anywhere in the world, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You're going to have access to all of this live inventory, you guys. And now let's look at platform number two. This is our getaways portal. And with the getaways, you're going to be able to access these luxury timeshares, Airbnb, and condos and things like that. And the cool thing is that you don't actually have to be involved in a timeshare. I know that a lot of people have experiences with timeshares and things like that, right? I've never owned a timeshare personally, but what I will tell you is that we are the anti-timeshare company. We don't believe that you should have to pay thousands of dollars in upfront money and be locked into a contract that you need a lawyer to break, right? And like I said at the very beginning, inside of our getaways portal, you could use the travel points that you're accumulating every single month to drive the prices down to virtually nothing. So the prices that you're seeing are what my travel points applied. So if I wanted to book this trip in Brazil for 7 nights and 8 days, I could literally be there for me with me and my family for $109 for the whole entire stay. That's absolutely incredible, you guys. The next example is in the Canary Islands, 7 days, 8 nights, 83% discount. And this is absolutely incredible. Look at the resort in the Canary Islands. Like, this is making my mouth water. And I think I might have to book another trip. And if you look at Australia, this is the last example here for the getaways, 72% savings. I could be there for 7 days and 8 nights for only $209, you guys. And I got a lot of folks in Australia, so I might end up taking this trip eventually, you guys. But if you stack up enough of your travel points, if you save up about 6 months, you can actually get these all the way down to zero, which is absolutely incredible. So now let's talk about platform number three. Now, this is our signature platform. This is the one that most people get really, really excited about because these are all bucket list dream destinations, you guys. And most of these are for 4 nights and 5 days. So I want you to remember that these are not one night prices and these are not for one person. Most of these different world tours, you could take 3 or even 4 people total with you on this booking, right? So if you look at this first example, you can see Cairo, Egypt, and it's going for $299. This is a 5-star resort with breakfast included. And with the world tours, they're all 4 and 5-star resorts. Most of them are all inclusive. And if they're not all inclusive, they at least have breakfast included. And if you went with you and your guests just to have breakfast every day, you're probably going to pay more than it even costs for the entire booking. And this is after you trade in those platinum points, right? So if you look at the second example, you can see Crete, Greece, and this is a 4-star hotel. It's an all-inclusive, which means breakfast, lunch, everything is included, right? Bring your stretchy pants because you might gain a little bit of weight on your way out, right? They're filling up the mini bar. You're going to all of the 4-star restaurants on the property, and this is one of the best experiences that you can have. Take my word, I just came back from the world tour in Jamaica, and I literally had the time of my life. And here we have another one, Sicily, Italy. This is a 5-star hotel, all inclusive deluxe room. It's only going for $489, you guys. That's absolutely incredible. This is a 5-star resort, breakfast, lunch, dinner, everything is included as well. And the last example is in Nassau, Bahamas, right? This is one that recently just got added. It's another 5-star resort with the water park, meaning that this is definitely kids friendly. And it's only going for $399, right? That's absolutely incredible. And you're going to see so many different countries. We have our brand new catalog that just got released for the month of March for next year. And we have about 10 to 12 of these different destinations for every single month of the year that you can actually choose. And you could be at some of these luxury 4 and 5-star resorts, most of them all inclusive, for less than a one-night price after trading in your travel points. And let's look at a few more examples. Here's a really good example. This is in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. This is a beautiful beachfront property. And I was actually at this same resort in Jamaica, and it was absolutely incredible. This is 4 nights and 5 days. Like I said, most of the world tours are for 4 nights and 5 days, and they're not for one person. Most of them, you can sleep up to 3 or 4 people. This is a 4-star all inclusive with the junior suite garden view. Absolutely incredible. And here's the next one. Last but not least, this one is in Lake Tahoe, USA. And I've actually already booked this trip. I'm going to be going there in less than a month. So I'm really, really excited. This is for 4 nights and 5 days for only $299, you guys. I'm taking my whole family with me on this trip for this price after trading in my travel points. It's a 4-star hotel with a fireplace suite. Resort fees are also included. Gotta love it, you guys. So we're changing the way that the travel industry has been done. Like we see that there's some loopholes in the travel space. And, unfortunately, the big guys, they get the same wholesale rates that we get. The only difference is they mark it up 100, 200, 300, even 400%, just like I just illustrated, you guys. And we're bringing a new model to this industry that's changing the way that travel has been done forever, you guys. So we're bringing the Netflix business model into the travel industry, you guys. I know you probably heard of Blockbuster. These guys no longer exist because they had an old model that was a little bit broken. And that's how this old school travel model is, in my opinion. And with Netflix, instead of you having to purchase every single movie, you can actually have a membership where you don't have to buy movies. You can actually have a membership that allows you to watch unlimited movies. Now, we have the same concept with our platform, Travorium. You can actually get unlimited discounts anywhere in the world, and you can get access to up to 70% discounts, which with each and every one of our booking portals, you're going to save money each and every single time that you use them. So let's talk about our memberships and how you can actually get started here. The first membership is called our small membership, better known as the silver. It's going for $69.95 one time lifetime. And thereafter, it's only $52.50 every single month, right? And you're going to get discounts on everything that you saw on platform number one, right? Platform number one gives you up to 70% discounts on those hotels, resorts, all inclusives, car rentals, cruises, activities and excursions, shopping, dining, gift cards, groceries, theme parks, concerts, movie tickets, and even more. And now let's talk about our middle membership. This one is called Titanium, and it's only going for $149 one time lifetime. And after that, it's only $75 per month. So this is a better deal, in my opinion, because for only $22 more, now you're going to get those travel points accumulating every single month, right? And those travel points that you get applied to your account every single month, you can actually use those in the getaways, which is our luxury timeshares, condos, Airbnb style apartments, and also in the world tours, which is our dream destinations, all 4 and 5-star properties, right? So with the titanium level membership, you're going to get 150 points every single month. And those points you can actually trade in for a trip that's virtually free in the getaways or the world tours. But you're going to get between a 50 to 80% discount. And you're going to be able to take at least one free trip every single year after trading in your travel points. You'll also get access to that free bonus trip incentive that I talked about in the very beginning that you get access to 14 days after purchasing your membership. So now let's talk about the one that people actually buy. Let's talk about the platinum membership. And I'm actually a platinum member. And when my friend showed me this information, I was thinking that I was going to have to literally pay thousands of dollars because I know that travel clubs normally they cost a high price. They're not $269 one time, right? And when I was on my trip to Jamaica, I actually got approached by another travel platform, and these guys were trying to charge me $15,000 for 30 weeks of travel. So why do that when I already have a membership? I only had to pay $269.95 one time lifetime. And thereafter, it's only $135 per month. And that gives you access to everything in platform number one, where you can access up to 70% discounts anywhere in the world. You also get access to our getaways and the world tours. The difference with the platinum membership is you're going to get 80 to 100% savings in the getaways and in the world tours. This makes a huge difference. So this is how you can actually drive those getaways to $0, and you can actually drive the world tours to those very low prices that you saw on the slides, you guys. With the platinum membership, you get 270 points the moment you get started, and every single month thereafter, and you actually get to trade in those travel points for a virtually free vacation every 6 to 7 months for the rest of your life. And let's talk a little bit about a partner membership. This is not something that's required, but if you want to have a membership that's completely paid for by the company, then you definitely want to consider this. Or if you're a little bit more ambitious and you want to turn this into a business opportunity. So just by having a home-based business, there's a lot of tax deductions. I don't know about, internationally, but in the United States, $400 to $500 per month you can save. You can write off your house, your spouse, your kids. You can even write off your travel, which is really, really cool. And it all starts with sharing this with 3 people. Once you share this with 3 people at the same level membership that you have or higher, you're earning your travel points every single month with no additional cost to you, which is absolutely cool, you guys. So we call it get your 3 to waive your fee, right? So this is a platinum member example. Let's just say that you got started with a platinum level membership and you got excited because you're saving a lot of money on travel. You booked your free trip incentive after 14 days and you just went out there to Fiji because you wanted to check it out, right? And while you're out there in Fiji, you got your 3 people and we're actually sharing it with other people as well, you guys. And that's how you actually open up the 10X compensation plan. But once you get your first 3 members, you're going to be earning $4.45 every single day, which is going to cover the cost of your membership. So you have no more out-of-pocket fees and things like that. And after that, we just encourage you to enroll a 4th member. And once you have 4 platinum members on your team, you're keeping your legs balanced. And this is something that we encourage because it just makes it so much easier to tap into the 10X compensation plan that you're going to see here in just a moment, you guys. So welcome to the 10X compensation plan. This is something that got me really, really excited because with a very small group of people that want to save money on travel, you can actually generate a substantial income, whether it's on the side or whether you want to do this as a full-time income as well. So a wise man named J. Paul Getty, the first billionaire, he said, I would rather have 1% of the efforts of 100 men than 100% of my own efforts. And I agree with that 100%. If you look at the franchise business model, like Wendy's, McDonald's, Subway, all those different places, the person that owns it, he's not over there flipping burgers, right? He owns the location. He has leverage because he's leveraging the franchise business model. And once you have your home-based business set up, you're actually going to be tapping into the same type of business model with Trevorium. So the first rank that we have here is called a 1-star director. And like I said, imagine if you got started, you shared it with 4 people and you're on your trip incentive in Fiji. While you're out there in Fiji, we're actually helping your people help their people save some money on travel, which is really cool. So you come back from Fiji, next thing you know, you have 8 platinums on your left and 8 platinums on your right. Now you're what's called a 1-star director. You're earning between $400 to $700 per month with a very, very small group of people that want to save money on travel. That's already $5,000 to $8,000 per year. And for people that do know about binary compensation plans, the reason why we say that it pays 10X is because with 8 platinums, that's 600 in volume. If you took that 10% from the weaker leg, they would pay you $60 in any other company. Whereas with Trevorium, you're actually getting paid $400 to $700, 10 times more than the average company out there. And the next rank is called 2-star director. They give you this really cool ring. You can see the Trevorium logo on there. It has an engraving that's specially made for you. And it's made by a jeweler too, which is really, really cool. And the second rank, again, this is all group effort. You only shared it with about, a handful of people, 4 or 5 people that wanted to save money on travel. And we shared it with your people's people, right? And now you come back from Fiji and your team is just growing, right? Now you have 25 platinums on the left, 25 platinums on the right. You're earning between $1,500 to $2,500 per month, which is really, really solid. I mean, I don't know where you live at, but in some countries, this can be considered a full-time income. This is in US dollars, you guys. That's between $18,000 to $30,000 per month simply from having a small group of 50 people that want to save money on travel. This is what really got me excited when I was looking at the 10x compensation plan. The next rank is called a 3-star director, only 63 platinums on each side, which is really, really achievable. You're making 2,500 to 3,500 per month at this rank. That's $30,000 to $42,000 per year, which is really, really solid. And the next rank is a 4-star director. It only takes 125 platinums, which is still a very small group, in my opinion. Only 250 members total. You're earning $4,000 to $5,000 per month. That's an income of $48,000 to $60,000 per year. And it even gets more exciting. Most people, they aspire to be a 6-figure earner in the online space. And now you have a chance to be able to do something like that with a group that's smaller than 400 people. Only 188 platinums on your left, 188 platinums on your right. Now you're generating between $9,000 to $11,000 per month. That's $108,000 to $132,000 per year. That puts you in a 1% of all of the people around the world. So this is the ambassador lifestyle where you can become a 6-figure earner. We have some people that have done it in 4 months. Some people have done it in 6. Some people have done it in 8. Some even did it in a year, right? But I mean, how long have you been working at your job? And most people still haven't created a 6-figure income. So this is something that's a game changer that can really benefit you and your family with a very small group of people that want to save some money on travel. But let me give you the breakdown on what it is to be an ambassador. So as an ambassador with Travorium, we get something that's called daily pay. And in your daily pay alone, you're going to accumulate $4,340 every single month. We also have a leadership bonus of $2,500, a personal bonus of $200, a lifestyle bonus of $500, and an ambassador pool of $1,200. We also have the ambassador power up for $1,500. That's a total of $10,240, you guys, every single month for sharing something that everybody wants to do. That's an income of $122,000 per year. You also get 5 free vacations. 2 of them even include airfare paid for by the company. So all it takes is the social share and ripple effect, you guys. All of us have shared something that we were excited about. I know a lot of people shared that Deadpool movie. Some people even go to Chick-fil-A and get a sandwich and they go and tell everyone about it, right? So what's the difference with this opportunity? You told everybody about Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg didn't even give you $1 or a thank you card in the mail. And he actually lives in my backyard here in Palo Alto, and he still didn't give me a thank you note, right? So this is something that people do naturally. They share things that they're excited about. And when you're on these trips and you're saving up to 70% and you take a snapshot of that, people are going to wonder how you got those places at those low prices. So this is something that's really easy to share and to create a residual income for yourself. So one reason that you probably want to be in the travel space is because Bloomberg has basically predicted that travel will represent $15.5 trillion by the year 2033, which is right around the corner, you guys. So this is a huge net where you can actually tap into the travel space and you can start to generate up to a full-time income for yourself, no matter where you're living in the world, because this is a global opportunity. And this is our sales trajectory. We're actually on track to hit over $50+ million over the next 12 months, also double in size over the next 8 months. In the month of July, we had 3,186 members that joined us, and we nearly hit 4,000 members in the month of August as well. There's a wise man named Warren Buffett. I think he might be the 5th richest man in the world. He said, if you don't find a way to make money in your sleep, you're going to work until the day that you die. And nobody wants to do that. I know a person that's 68 years old and he had retired from his job and he just went back to work because he couldn't make ends meet, you guys. And the reason why is because they're trying to have you retire on 40% of the income that you were making that you couldn't even survive off of then, you guys. So this is something that we all need to be thinking about seriously. Are we finding a way to generate our own income, and are we making money in our sleep, or do we want to work until the day we die, right? That's something to think about. So thank you guys for joining us tonight. I really appreciate it. It's Friday, Freedom Friday. It's actually payday. Congratulations to everyone who got their weekly pay today. I'll see you guys at the beach or I'll see you at the bank. Peace and blessings from the Seven Figure Dream Life. And I'll see you guys here next week, same time, same channel. And I hope that you guys enjoy your weekend. Take care.